I'm always making a point to mention how I hand sew all my leather goods, and I realized I never really explained the importance of that. So I put together this little display and to show how the stitching is. So this is an example of hand sewn saddle stitching. So there's two threads that independently reinforce the leather. And you can see the orange would be one and the white would be one. Whereas with machine sewn lock stitch, the thread will interlock with another thread on the bottom side, and that's how a sewing machine does it. And if one of those threads breaks, then it will create a hole and they'll start to come apart. Whereas if the saddle stitch breaks, the other thread that's holding it together will keep it secure. So here's an example of a broken white thread on this saddle stitch depiction. And then here is the hole. So I cut the white thread here on my machine sewn lock stitch example, and you can see how it starts to come apart there. So hand stitching is stronger, it's more durable, it's more exact. You can use heavier thread, you can use waxed thread, all marks of quality. But it's time consuming, and I don't know, maybe it takes 100 times longer to sew something by hand versus on a machine. And I think, on a wallet, I think it makes sense. So it's an item that's personal. I mean, I've been carrying this one for 10 years. It's as strong as the day I made it, and it's just the price point can make sense for a wallet. But it can be a lot harder to swallow on a bag. So this is one of my hand sewn leather bags. So I didn't use a sewing machine on this at all. I make a bag for the interior, bag for the exterior, and sew them together. And I think it's a beautiful bag, but the price point makes it challenging, and I've started to transition away and focus on these new bags here. So my version, my updated version, I did buy a sewing machine a couple of years back, and so I'm making these tool bag style bags, and I'm still doing a lot of the hand stitch detailing. So I hand sew this crossbody strap, I hand sew this snap closure, hand sewn handles. I mean, a lot of the details that I think really matter, that you interact with, but I'm also able to use the sewing machine for the canvas and the denim and get that price point down to a more reasonable dollar amount. So I hope my little display there is helpful for you guys to see. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. That'd be really great. Helps me get the word out a little bit. I'm Derek. This is Werther Leather Goods in Norfolk, Virginia. All right. Thanks, guys.